Hello there. I am Trevor. I will be your driving instructor today. Today is such a beautiful day. We are going to have a fantastic driving session. But before we get you behind the wheel, I want to drive this vehicle and I want to share with you my wisdom and knowledge about how to drive on the road. And it's not really a heavy traffic day, so I figure this would be the perfect time. So we are going to start, and I will show you how to drive on the road. Okay, so what we have here, I'm sure you know all of the parts of a car. You got your gas, you got your brake, and the most important part of a vehicle, of course, is the steering wheel. And we have a radio, we have the dash, now see, this is really important. We have the rear view mirror. When we drive, we have to pay attention to all of our surroundings. So we'll be using the mirrors to make sure that it's safe to pass, okay? And it is sometimes really vital that we also check, manually like this, all right? So, first thing is first, we're gonna start the engine. Okay, now that we have the engine started, we can start to move. And we are going to yield, and we're going to merge into the traffic. And again, you're gonna check your mirror, make sure it's safe. And it is safe, so now we are on the road. And it is very important that you go the speed limit. So I think it's about 45 miles per hour here. So we're just going to do that. And here we are. Okay, so it's actually 50 miles an hour. So we're going to go 50 on this road. Now you'll notice we run into a little bit of traffic here on Route 1. But that's okay. That's right, just calm driving. And we're just gonna follow these vehicles for a little while. And it looks like people are doing some Sunday driving, It's 50 miles per hour, but of course what you'll realize is that oftentimes people don't go the speed limit. They're driving slower than the speed limit, which can be a traffic hazard. So we need to be aware of that. We need to always be aware of our surroundings here. But it is a very beautiful day to drive, isn't it? All right. We're going down a hill, so we're just gonna kind of coast. We're gonna apply the brakes where needed. We notice these cars are going a little bit slower than usual. And it appears, again, this is just a grouping of Sunday drivers. They're here to look at the views, and they have no real concern over the fact that I'm trying to teach you how to drive, and they're going really slow, and oh my gosh. Sorry, I don't mean to lose my patience, it's just, I don't understand why people drive this way. Come on, people. 40 miles an hour. What is the holdup? I'm so sorry. One thing that is vital is to not fall victim to road rage. You know what? Yeah. Let's just kind of speed up a little bit so we can catch up. Not that it's a race or anything. Not that I'm in a hurry, because I'm not. But I just want to drive. driving out here in the wide open country is very nice. It's very beautiful, very relaxing. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. We just got to get out of that. Those people were going insanely slow. So again, we're going to keep our wits about us. We're not going to succumb to road rage because you really don't want to do that. Now you'll see this yellow dotted line. That means you can pass by slower traffic. And when you see the double solid line, it means you can't pass. It would be very unsafe to do so. Having said that, we're going to bend the rules a little bit for the sake of the purpose of sorry, you really shouldn't do what I just did. Only in specific situations. It's just we have a lot of Sunday drivers, a lot of slow traffic today, so we're gonna go ahead and take the scenic route. This is so much better until we reach more traffic. Ooh, tight squeeze. But you see what I'm doing? This is how you're supposed to drive. You know, you have to focus on safety first. That's what it's all about, right? So we got a dotted yellow line, so we're allowed to pass. Let's see if we can go all the way. Ooh, boy. Sometimes I feel like a stunt driver. But yeah, you know what it's all about? It's all about driving safely, slowing down on the hills, and just, you know, following the traffic patterns, okay? That's what we're gonna do here. Now, I don't know why we're going so slow here, so it might be a little controversial, but I'm just gonna, yeah, okay, just wanted to make sure. Whew. As you can see, sometimes driving is just a little bit frustrating. All right, where is my yellow dotted line? Come on, where is it? Oh my gosh, this is like pulling teeth sometimes. Yeah, you'll get frustrated with driving. Trust me. Trust me, it happens all the time. All right, going under a bridge, very scenic, very nice. I just don't understand why people aren't going the speed limit. Oh no. Okay, hold on a second. We did sustain some damage, and I need to check it and make sure it's okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a safe space in which to inspect my vehicle. Oops. And, you know, if you ever have to pull off to the side of the road, just make sure it's in a safe area. In fact, I think we're heading to the city now, so this is actually perfect. Yeah, this is perfect. There's a gas station. Okay. So what I'm gonna do... we're just gonna inspect. Well, all things considered, it's not that bad. It's okay. It's not the worst damage that this car has received, and Not only that, but this isn't actually my car. It's actually a vehicle that we sort of rent out. So everything's okay. Now, I want to get you sort of accustomed to off-road driving. I do believe that is super important. So this is what it feels like to drive off-road. Yeah, and of course there would be traffic. I cannot believe this. This is like an alternate route. I don't know why so many people are taking it. But you can... Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. You can kind of feel how the dirt road feels. You know, it's a little bit more difficult, and you have to be a little bit more careful because the dirt sort of makes the traction a little bit inhospitable. And as you'll see... Oh no. Well... Yikes. That is a lot of damage. Okay, are you okay? That's the first question. Are you doing okay? Alright. So here's the thing, okay? This happens every now and then. Don't feel bad, because this is exactly why you purchase auto insurance, okay? What we're gonna do is we're gonna regroup and we're gonna try again, but obviously we're gonna have to use a different car. So bear with me, okay? So this vehicle has been graciously donated to us from the association, and we're gonna drive this one now. I didn't quite finish what I wanted to start. Like, I wanted to show you what it's like to drive on the great open highway. And that's exactly what I intend to do. And so, having said that, let's start this over again, okay? Now, instead of going this way, we're gonna go the other way. And remember what I said in the past. Remember to look both ways before crossing the road. Because one thing that is so important and so vital is you gotta pay attention to the road. Alright, so let's go. And remember to always check your mirrors. Just make sure that the path is clear before you make any turns or you attempt any passes. Oh, this car has a very nice V6 engine, so it can definitely pick up some speed. But of course, you know, we will obey the laws of the road. So like I said, you know, no matter how slow the person in front of you is going, clearly not going the speed limit, you just have to be patient and wait until you have a moment to pass them. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait very patiently. What you never want to do is give in to your anger and road rage. You should never ride their tail, because that's dangerous. If they suddenly stop, you might just run into them. To be honest though, I don't know what's going on here. We seem to have... Hold on. I'll make an exception for this because we seem to have some very incompetent drivers on the road. And, you know, I'm gonna speed up a little bit to make up for lost time. Ooh, that was close. Alright, and we passed them by. Okay. So far, I would say that this driving lesson has gone very, very well. Very well indeed. So, again, you know, before we pass, we make sure it's clear. We make sure we have open road in front of us and no cars coming from the other direction. And then we gun it. Well, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. You never want to gun it. You want to go slow and careful, as much as you can. And that's what we're going to do. And I'm just going to pass by some of this slower traffic because I want to... Don't be alarmed. It's okay. I want to really... Uh-oh. Oh, no. I think our vehicle is damaged, so here's what we're going to do. We might have to get it repaired. I mean, it's still working. It's just the steering is a little odd. So, anyway, I'm just gonna have to work double time to make sure this thing stays on the road. Whew. Gosh, for these people. Okay. I'm sorry, but... if people... I'm sorry, but if people want to be aggressive, they better be prepared. Okay? If they mess with the hot sauce, they better be prepared to get burned. Did you see what that guy did? He literally ran into me. That is so... it just makes me so upset. Well, you know what that means, right? We're gonna have to rent yet another car. Again, I'm so sorry about this. I deeply apologize. Alright, let me show you how to drive with another vehicle, okay? So we're continuing this driving lesson with a delicious candy apple red minivan. I love driving minivans. I'm a single guy. I don't have a big family, but it doesn't matter. I still love minivans. I love the space. I love the way it feels. It's like the perfect vehicle. So, we're going to continue on with our driving lesson in the relative comfort of a minivan. And I want you to watch me. I want you to observe. I want you to really get a grip of how it's like to drive. I don't know what's going on here. This is this very strange traffic pattern. You gotta be careful because people tend to stop on a dime here. Whew, I'm so sick of this. Stupid. Okay. Oh, now what's this sign mean? This sign right here. It means yield. You have to yield to traffic. Unless, of course, the traffic is stupid and doesn't know how to move when they're supposed to. But that's what the sign means. Make sure to yield. I don't know what's gotten into everybody. It's like they just don't know how to drive. I'm gonna take a detour. Okay. Well, it looks like they... got rid of that road and replaced it with nature. So, yeah, let's, look, I'm down to my last vehicle. They're not gonna let me take any others after this. Again, I apologize. Alright, so now we have a wonderful vehicle that's perfect to take on the off-road atmosphere of this place. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive this one, and I'm gonna show you how this works and what you're supposed to do. So let's start. We're gonna actually back up, and here we go. We are gonna conquer these dirt roads. Oh, there's a stop sign. Hold on. Stop and wait for traffic. And don't do what most drivers do, which is like the rollin' stop. Like, it's not a complete stop. It's like just kind of going across the line very slowly. Now you'll notice that we have a very intense challenge here because we have a narrow dirt road and very little space. Also, this road, for this time of day, that was close. It's quite congested for this time of day, actually. It's weird. Anyway, we have sustained some damage, but it's okay. The steering wheel is not working as it should right now. I'm having trouble keeping this together. So I'm actually gonna just drive to the local body shop. Well, okay. I guess I'm not gonna be able to get that chance. Are you okay? Any broken bones? Any cuts and scars? Okay. So, we're gonna try to right this vehicle. We're gonna try to get it back to normal. No, we can't. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to call a tow truck. Yeah, that's what it's come down to. Anyway, thanks for your patience. Thanks for tolerating all of this. I'm sorry it didn't go the way we planned, but don't worry. In our next lesson, we will try to go to the big city. This was like more country driving, but next time around, we're gonna do the big city, okay? Anyway, ta-ta for now. The reason I'm driving like this is because I want to show you that if you choose to go this fast, okay, you've got to be really careful. And you've got to know how to dodge vehicles, okay? So you've got to know, like, your limitations.